What's up, YouTube family? Welcome back to another exciting episode of Tate Updates. Today, we've got some juicy news to discuss. You won't believe what went down between Andrew Tate and a BBC reporter during a court visit. It was intense, to say the least. Surprisingly, Top G handled that situation by asking the real questions. Later, Andrew Tate, the man himself, just dropped a bomb on social media. He shared a picture from this encounter and decided to turn it into a full-on caption contest. He wants to know what people have to say about this epic moment, because so far, any interactions that he has had with the mainstream media has absolutely destroyed the Tate brothers throughout this whole ordeal. It's like the media can't handle the heat. We're talking about an agenda that a few people or groups seem to be pushing constantly. In this heated confrontation, Top G didn't hesitate to question the reporter about their alleged connections to the British government. Things got fairly heated as they called out the reporter for what they believed to be a lack of interest in truth and public information. They straight up asked the reporter, "Who do you work for?" Tate also claimed that the reporter works for what they consider to be fake news.
Oh, the fake news. He works for the fake news.
Why?
Where's Lucy?
Why is fake news?
Why is BBC fake news? I'll tell you why.
According to Top G, he believes that the BBC is fake because it's sponsored by the British government. Tristan Tate, who was also accompanying Andrew, also calls them out for accusing him for calling his ex-girlfriend, who is still fighting for his innocence, a slave.
You get the indictment, right?
Yeah.
Which is supposed to be evidence I'm a human trafficker.
Correct.
And I called my ex-girlfriend, who says I'm innocent, a slave in the file. That's the big bombshell. Aren't you
Slave
underwhelmed?
those bitches. Did you say that or
Aren't
not?
you underwhelmed?
Did you say that
By
or not?
Did I call my ex-girlfriend a slave in the indictment?
You
Yes.
said slave
She
those bitches.
is fighting for my innocence, and she knows I'm innocent. She's told all the judges and courts and be called I'm innocent. If the fact that you get your hands on the indictment, you losers at the BBC, you pedophile harborers, and the worst thing you find in the indictment isn't anyone kidnapped, anyone chained up, anyone tied up. The fact that I called a girl who still loves me my slave and isn't a victim.
You said
You are
slave
so
those bitches.
You are so pathetic.
You said
He also concludes his statement by calling the bunch of them losers. According to Tate, the BBC News team is actually part of the Matrix, and they're spreading nothing but lies about Tate because he has the guts to speak the truth and look beyond what's shown.
Interested in informing the public, and there's no interest in telling anyone the truth. It's only interested in enforcing narratives which the government decide, the shadow figures behind decide that they want you to
how do you
believe.
respond
The
to
Matrix in charge
that
uses
you are
the
the
mainstream
ring
media,
leader?
which they fund,
How do you
to
respond to the
purport their
charge that
lies
you're the
on the
ring
population.
leader?
And then what you have is you have people who are not in particularly good shape, slightly obese, turn up with GoPros working for these organizations.
Wow, shots fired. It looks like Top G is determined to get to the bottom of this controversy. He's not afraid to challenge the mainstream media and ask tough questions. Talk about fearless. Stay tuned, folks, because this story is far from over. If you want to know more about the BBC's rivalry with the Tate brothers, we suggest you watch this video. We'll be keeping a close eye on any updates and bringing you all the latest news. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on the hottest updates.